good morning, everyone. Let's start the show the right way, shall we? Well, that was the right way. Let's play our... Get everybody all set up. We're between planes right now, so hang on, and we'll be right back on Runway DFW.
Out of the blue of the western sky comes
Runway DFW.
Live from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport in Texas, this is Runway DFW, in color. Now, here is your host, Walt Zwerko.
That's where the music's supposed to start up. Do, 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 do. Okay. We're flying a little wild today. Hello, everyone. Let me take that out so we can see the Spirit Airlines plane taking off in front of us. This is where I'm supposed to say hello, everyone. I'm Walt. We're coming to you live from. It's a North Flow day here at the channel. North Flow, so we're in a different position. We'll get a little different angle on flights here today. So let me get all settled in here. We'll get all settled in. Let me see if my flight radar is working here. Do. Well, okay. It is Sunday, August 27th, 2023. Hello. We're here. We're by the side of the road, and we're about to bring you some action for the next 3 hours on Runway DFW. Okay, a little bit cooler today than it has been. It's going to heat up, but I don't think we're going to get to triple digits in the Fahrenheit range here at the big airport. Welcome. For some reason, my flight radar doesn't know where I am.
RWG line, clear for taking off 36 right, Spirit wings 260.
Just about daybreak here. I'm still in the process of aligning my flight radar here, so hang on. So that should be American Flight 2568 right there. Don't know where it's going. It's an Airbus A321. And right behind it was that United Airbus A319, it's flight 380 going to Chicago.
American 2551. Front final, 2551.
We're looking north there towards the UPS cargo facility where we normally are located. Not at the facility, but just next to it. Doing a little rocking there. All right, we've got two planes lined up to take off down here on runway 36 right. That's one of them. That's a flight 1506 off to Indianapolis, Indiana. 737-800. And it's about to be eclipsed by American Flight 1811 to Omaha. Going the other direction. Well, it's not going to be eclipsed. It's going to get gonna turn and wait its turn. All right, there's a lot going on here, so I'll get to your messages in just a minute, but I would like to say welcome to all of you. And yes, we're in a slightly unfamiliar place today. The winds are coming in from the north, as you might be able to hear, and that means we're in north flow, where the planes take off to the north. And so to give you the best view this morning, we've parked ourselves along the side of the road here at the south end of runway 36 right. So here's our location. Close the trunk lid, because last time I hit my head on the trunk lid. Okay, where are we doing here? Oh wow, we're gonna see a FedEx plane. We hardly ever see a FedEx plane. Push the right button. You will see it momentarily. It is a FedEx 767. I do not have a destination for it. So our first heavy of the morning, no, our second heavy of the morning, because we did see that UPS 747 takeoff right at the beginning of the program. As you might be able to tell, closer to the action at this location.
Whiskey Kilo cross 36 right, nobody ground up with their 363. West Park American 1435 today.
So because most of the FedEx flights originate from the east side, this is kind of a rare treat for us to see one here on the west side. I just don't know where it's going. It's flight 410 if any of you have a FedEx timetable in front of you.
On advance, go 36 right, clear for takeoff, 36 on. 36 right, on the way, better forward. Tower, not 134, 09 with you, official 36 left.
So we are on the west side of the airport this morning. I'll show you a map in a minute, or whenever we get to it, because there's just a lot of planes to see right now. So aside from this plane, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 approaching the starting gate here on runway 36 right. I do believe that picture is overexposed. Let's see if we can do about that. Auto, okay. I think we're good to go there. There's a Delta flight which is headed to JFK Airport. We have a new subscriber, SKH2, thank you. It's a parade. To give you some idea, here's the next plane to line up. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 or 10 planes jockeying for position here. This is American Flight 1279, a 737-800. It's going to Columbus, Ohio on Runway DFW.
All right, cross 365, ground point 5 across the plane.
Hoo-wee.
West Sea Kilo, cross 36 right, ground point 5 on board 3611.
I think this is the next flight going out. It's American Flight 1583 going to Pittsburgh in Airbus A321. The one with its nose pointed to the right of the screen. But yeah, let's just take a look here real quickly at all the planes that are lined up. There's one coming in, an American Eagle coming in. So a busy Sunday morning here at DFW International Airport. If you're just joining us, my name is Walt. We are here with you on the Runway DFW show. And at some point there will be a break in the action, and we'll put up our maps and show you kind of where we are. But no, this is not our regular location at Founders Plaza. Oh, did I see an Air Cal livery go by there? I believe I did. Lots of new subscribers joining, and welcome to you. If you're a new subscriber, you'll be able to join us in the chat room within 10 minutes of your subscription. Subscriptions here on YouTube are free, so this is the American Airlines Air Cal Heritage livery, and it's looking especially neon this morning for some reason. This particular aircraft is going to Kansas City this morning. The 737-800. A Spirit Bird, bright yellow in the morning, going to Chicago O'Hare on an Airbus A320 Neo. Well, I think let's see here. So many planes. Seems like I need 5 cameras.
RNAV Haskell 36 right, clear for takeoff, 1.3672.
Onboard 3666, 36 right, line on the way down.
One of the planes we're keeping our eye on this morning is this Korean Air Cargo 747, which last time I looked at the schedule earlier this morning, we should see it go out on our watch. And there's our subscriber going slightly mad, is celebrating 3 months of membership. For 3 months already, time flies. Yes, it does, but I thank you for being a supporter of this channel. So let's see, we've got to play airplane roulette here, see who goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 planes are arrayed before us. Looks like this Delta. Ooh, crank it up. We may hear the Wookiee sound here. Let's go to JFK. It's an Airbus A220-100. Kind of hiding from us, but there it is. We get a 3-month celebration message from Cammie Hudson, who says, hello, Walt, have a great day. So far, so good. Thank you for being a member of our channel and our Runway DFW community. It looks like, I think these are all American Airlines planes lined up here, or American Eagle. Coming in on runway 36 left was an American Eagle plane, which did not show up on my radar there. David Rutherford, channel member, says according to the DFW arrival ATIS, runway 35 left is closed, so that means, I guess, we're going to be seeing a lot more planes over here. Well, actually, 35 left has been closed now for a week or two. And it's going to be closed until sometime next year, is my understanding. So they're down to 2 north-south runways on the east side, just as we have over here on the west side. Haven't really focused in on any planes landing yet, but we do expect to see, before we sign off today, international flights coming in from Seoul, from Tokyo, and a couple from the Middle East on Qatar and Emirates. And so once again, we are a roadside attraction today. And we're waiting now for the AirCal livery on its way to Kansas City, as I recall.
off 36 right.
We got a super chat from Christy Dennis. So thank you for that, Christy. It's a noisy morning here. Brad737 says, "Morning, Walt. Love this vantage point." Yeah, we're not here too often. I think this is only the third time we've been to this position. And it's mainly because the operations are generally south flow. So if it was south flow today, that is, the planes were operating in the opposite direction, this would not be an advantageous place to be. I'm going to try catching a plane coming in. Our little point of view camera is kind of in the way, but I believe this flight's coming in from El Paso. Planes just keep on coming.
Good morning from sunny South Carolina.
Well, you know what I forgot to do after our Friday broadcast is to check into those talking super chats. But we would like to thank Houdini RH, who says good morning from sunny South Carolina. What have we got going there? We've got, I think that's American 1597 going to Oklahoma City. That's an Airbus A319. Not the one in front of us, but the one that is behind the plane, which is going to the left of your screen. 7 planes currently lined up to take off, with another 3 on the way.
location today, Walt. Can't wait to meet you at Cranky Dork Fest. Starstruck, starstruck.
Yeah, so if I can't get to reading your super chats, the chatbot will read them for me. Maybe we can get the chatbot to announce the planes and I don't have to talk at all.
365, line point, next port,
Right, I think we got a flight going out to Minneapolis, St. Paul here. It's American Flight 2593, the 737-800. For your consideration here on Runway DFW. All right, we'd like to acknowledge a $10.11 super chat from Going Slightly Mad. Great location today, Walt. Can't wait to meet you at Cranky Dork Fest. And yes, a week from next Friday is the big soiree up at the top of the H Hotel. And I think you can see there the Korean Air Cargo 747 backing out. It's kind of obscured by one of the American Airlines planes that's getting ready to take off. Channel member Aviation Mike says, good morning, Walt and mods. We have a new subscriber. I have a couple of new subscribers. Clay Charleston and Jet Itabana. Austin Swafford says, Walt, stay on Korean Air Cargo, please. Well, we're doing the best we can. We're a little blocked here. But we'll get to see it. We'll get to see it in its full glory. That plane's going to Anchorage, 747-800. A 7-year-old bird, just kind of poking its nose out there. Raina Taylor says, good morning, Walt, and good morning to you, Raina Taylor, channel member, acclaimed equestrian. Looks like that plane and this one are headed over to the American Airlines hangars on the west side. So now we'll be able to get a clear view of the 747 when it emerges. In the meanwhile, here is, I think, American Flight 2374 and Airbus A321. Destination Detroit.
On a Boeing 36 right, American 1947.
But you know, those two planes may be going over to the crosswind runway. We'll look at the map here at some point when things calm down a bit.
Clear takeoff 36 right, American 1947.
All right, we're down to just 4 aircraft.
Runway 3904, line boy 36 right.
Lined up to take off. And there is our Queen Cam. That
Thank you, have a great day, American.
that big old Korean Air cargo plane hasn't moved yet. Here's an American Eagle Embraer 175 for you. Lottie 1 says, good afternoon, Walt. Have a great day from a very wet
Roger, have a good one. I'll
UK. Well, we could use some of that. Send some of that over here, would you? Lottie 1, we could use some of that rain.
American 1120, RNAV Haskell, 36 right, clear for takeoff.
Level 8, runway 36 right, American 1265.
American Flight 1120 going to Chicago O'Hare Airport. sudden... Oh, look at that.
American 1120, have a good day, sir. Thank you. RNAV, Haskell 36 right, clear for takeoff.
The big cargo jet is now headed our way.
Number 3624, Echo 2, Echo and Whiskey Juliet, hold for the runway 36 right.
And again, this is a view we don't normally get. We can't normally see the planes in the west cargo area there from our perch at Founders Plaza, so nice change of pace. And finally, the backlog of planes right in front of us has cleared mercifully. Well, not, I mean, you know, well, we're here to see planes, so that's not a problem. But yeah, since we've been on the air at just before 7 a.m., so it's been about an hour of pretty much non-stop aircraft activity here on a Sunday morning. You wouldn't expect an early Sunday morning to be so busy. And once again, this plane is Flight 256. It's on its way to Anchorage as what I would imagine is an intermediate stop on its way back to either Korea or some other Far Eastern port. Goodness, I gotta catch my breath here. I guess the Queen didn't want to have anybody stealing any attention from her this morning. Our plan is to be here until around 10 o'clock Central Time, when we will send things over to Kevin and Rudy at Airline Videos Live in Los Angeles. We will not, obviously you'll have to watch their channel to do that, but we'll make it convenient for you. As soon as we sign off, it'll flip you right over to those guys. So you've got a full Sunday worth of plane watching to go. Of course, it's the Super Sunday broadcast for Airline Videos Live. They'll be on the air for hours and hours. There's a new subscriber, Norm Roberts.
Roger, pump up, cross 36 left line up, 36 flight. Would you like to depart runway 36 left? Stand by. Falcon 256, request runway 36 light departure. Runway 256 heavy. Cross runway 36 left, hold short of runway 36 right. Crossing runway 36 left, holding short runway 36 left, Whiskey Romeo Plan 256.
You see the temperature on the screen there, that's in Fahrenheit, of course. A lot cooler than we were on Friday night here. You know, the sun had gone down, it was still 100 degrees Fahrenheit. And I think yesterday set a record temperature in Dallas. So there is the Queen. All hail the Queen. We're lucky enough to see two of them this morning. We did see on Friday night's After Dark broadcast, we did get to see one Queen, but it was parked the whole time. Go with the tripod for a second, and it's got a mind of its own. SF4WGN, our newest subscriber. Thank you for doing that. Being a part of this growing channel. Get on the bandwagon and subscribe to Runway DFW. Everybody's doing it. There's my plane, says Rena Taylor. And Irish Dublin channel member says, it's Texas, Runway DFW. It's always hot. Ha 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 ha. Well, I think if I'm not mistaken, you're in Houston, so you know from which you speak. Vix I says, did you happen to catch the 747-8 leaving? If so, I marshaled it out of its parking spot this morning. Well, thank you. And yes, if you roll back to the very start of this broadcast, you rewind to the start, you'll see it. That was the first thing we had on the air, even before didn't even have our audio all set up yet. But I wanted to bring that to our friends out there live, so yes, it has been documented, so good job. It got off safely. Robert Wells UK says, all well here, just chilling, watching the planes. Bradley Sika says, I am so happy today. Very cool. Mary Extraordinaire channel member says, wow, look at the Queen. Just kind of chilling out, letting us take a good long look at it. As we hang out at our roadside stand here. I should get lemonade or something. Speaking of lemonade, I'm opening my car door. Gonna grab a refreshing bottle of cold water. Nova Rain says, "Heyo, Walt and chat peeps." Joseph Swartz says, "Good morning, Walt and mods." Lance Cole wants to know, "Hey, Walt, those socks you're wearing, are they KLM blue or Korean Air blue? We should be told." The truth is that they are gray. This is not our best camera here. Our third camera, but yeah, these, I guess in the shade, the socks kind of look gray-ish. Well, there we go. There you go. But yeah, my car is gray, my socks are gray. So that question has been answered. Hans von Reach, channel member, says, "Good morning, Walton viewers. The Netherlands is present." Hans, you should leave me a phonetic pronunciation of your name, because I'm afraid I'm not getting it right. Briss Road Vlogs, a new subscriber, thank you. Another one, Jeff Jenkins, climbing on board the Runway DFW train. That doesn't make any sense. And Canal Plus Academy. Well, they're burning off a lot of fuel. Farida Bed, channel member, says, "Hello, Walter. Crazy weather in your wife's hometown early Friday morning." He is speaking of Cleveland, but I'm not aware of what the crazy weather was. There's so much else going on in the world right now, I guess. I didn't see anything about crazy weather in Cleveland. Going Slightly Mad says, "My son flew in and out of DFW last week. I tracked him both ways on Flight Radar 24. I love Flight Radar 24. Well, now this is so nice. A Few Trains app, channel member, has gifted 5 Runway DFW memberships. Thank you so much. And you will see them coming in now. As we get a little competition now for the competition here for this big jet. This is Delta Flight 1291. It's going to Salt Lake City. I just saw a ground operations vehicle here on, kind of passed by the Queen, kind of circled around. I don't know if it's investigating some anomaly on the runway or just doing a regular check. Well, we got a couple more planes coming down the pike. Got a United flight going to San Francisco and an American flight headed to Phoenix. Well, just to let you know, you're watching Runway DFW live and in color from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport here on this Sunday. I should take that out. I'm Jerry Totting you now. Sunday, August 27th, 2023. Yeah, we're just kind of chilling by the side of runway 36 right as we wait for this big 747 to take off, and got lots of company now. We've got an American plane, a Delta plane, and a United plane, all trying to compete for attention. '83 RDFW degrees here this morning in Fahrenheit. So we're not complaining. Hey, here comes a big flight. We're looking at a Korean airplane there. We've got a passenger plane coming in here. It's the daily Dreamliner flight from Seoul. We're not used to bringing you this brilliant color in the morning because we're always on the other side of the sun. Our channel member Steve Lundaby is celebrating 4 months of membership. Hello, Walt. Great way to start the show with the UPS Queen and the Korean Air Cargo. How is everyone doing this fine morning? I gotta tell you, this is fun. Patrick Lloyd says, love the crickets. Dayhawk 0001 says, kill the cricket, please. And I think that wish has been fulfilled. And I think I just swish panned you there. Sorry about that. Well, I still see an operations vehicle kind of circling around. See if we can find it there. There it is. So I guess it's possible there was some debris on the runway or something that a pilot saw that needed to be tended to. Kind of circling around there. Oh, the Queen is on the move. North to Alaska it goes. Looks like our autofocus has locked in on the fence there. Patio Lantern is a new subscriber.
Handoff Haskell 36 right, could take off American 2847.
Oh, that's not in focus, is it? There we go. Michelle Adams checking in from Albuquerque, loving this view. Thank you, Michelle. So we've just got this plane left to go here at the moment. It's American Flight 1890 to Las Vegas. James Tocchini up there in Denton, Texas says good morning, good Sunday morning, Walt. He is a member of the channel. Thank you for that. Decio Luiz is checking in from Brazil. Good morning to you. There in the southern hemisphere. Ravindra Hedge says, which is this location? I'm sure it's not Founders Plaza. You are correct in that. Let me see if we can call up our maps here. Here is the airport. Where we are normally broadcasting from is that blue dot there with the Runway DFW logo. That's Founders Plaza. But today we have North Flow going on. So there's the runways, and the flights are all operating out of the south part of the airport there at the bottom, and you can see where our logo is there. That's approximately where we are located, south of the future Terminal F, right along runway 36 right. And so North Flow is in effect. The planes are coming from the south when they land, and they're taking off to the north when they take off. Here on the west side, they're taking off from runway 36 right. They're landing on 36 left. And I guess there could be some takeoffs there on 31 left. I haven't seen any, but it's certainly possible. And they're over on the east side, which we cannot see from here. Runway 35 left is closed for repairs. Runway 35 center is the nominal takeoff runway, and 35 right, way over there, is the runway where planes will normally come in under this configuration. So there's our maps. We get a thank you from Ravindra. There, Hawk says, invest in some cricket, be gone. Well, you know what? This is nature. This is reality. I could turn off all the microphones, but then it would sound like this. You don't want it to sound like that. So I do not have a cricket filter.
Tower, American 1890 is ready at 36 right.
So this plane appears to be ready to go.
36 right.
Where do we say this one was going again? It's going to Las Vegas.
RNAV to G-Von, clear for takeoff, 36 right, American 1890.
DFW Tower, hello, Scout 3271, visual 365. 36 left, clear left, Scout 3271.
Tower, American 1890.
heard a transmission that said,
We can't make the ramp from here. We could take Alpha.
the problem just came back.
Take off clearance Alpha, hold short of Foxtrot, American 1890.
I don't know if that referred to this plane or not. I thought I heard 1890. So if this appears to be taxiing, I think it may be going back to a gate, because it's not taking off.
Echo 2 with Kilo, cross at 36 right, and contact 25 ready.
So it's an Airbus A321. It's a 6-year-old aircraft.
Let's hang out here for a minute. We need to make a call, and then I'll let you know ASAP if that works for you. Okay, thanks, sir.
It's kind of pulling over to make way for other aircraft while it figures out what the issue might be. Yeah, it's going to circle around. Well,
Do you think American 1890 can do a right-hand turn on Fox and hold right on Fox? We'll start with that, American 1890. That's on Fox. Right turn on Fox, we'll let you know. Thanks, American 1890.
so these Las Vegas-bound customers or passengers are kind of chilling.
But land 36 left, America 2263.
And it does appear to be circling back in this direction, as though maybe they've still got some things they can figure out without having to scrub the flight. So I guess they're just going to kind of chill there for a bit. Channel member Kevin Kelly says Qatar Flight 731 from Doha will be here at 9:11 a.m., less than 1 hour from now. Channel member Patrick Lloyd says Viva Las Vegas. And I'm sure the passengers on that flight wish they could join in that spirit right now, but well, look at it this way. They're probably saving some money by not being able to plunk those quarters into the slot machines. It's American 1174 going to Guadalajara. And we have an incoming flight here. That incoming plane was... Can't tell you, not showing up on my screen. There goes American Flight 1734. It's going to Kansas City, 737-800. There it is again. And here's American Flight 1174 off to Guadalajara in sunny Mexico.
At West Tower Morning, American 1119, visual 36 left, parking on the right side. Dispatch morning, 01812, clear to land on the 36 left, American 3774, dispatch on the 36 right line, boys. 36 right line, point on the 3774.
Alright, first, please declare that whiskey kilogram for spread and American at 72. Get back.
Today, American 1174. Contact the D-Bond 36 right, clear to take off on 3774.
We're going to get a close-up look at another American Airlines special livery. The Medal of Honor livery, which we've seen this plane a lot, but we don't generally get to see it this close up.
Runway 3774, yeah.
Saluting the Medal of Honor recipients from the branches of the U.S. military. This plane is Flight 1304. It's going to Los Cabos in Mexico. And once again, the flight line is filling up here on the south end of runway 36 right. The flight we're about to see take off is 1902 American Airlines to Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. It's getting noisy because there's more planes coming our way. think I heard over that din, the pilot of that Las Vegas bound plane said they're going to return to the terminal. I thought I heard that. I may be.
Okay, thanks for the help.
Might be mistaken, but I think that was the words I heard.
I'd have T-Bond 36 correct on takeoff, American 0
So we're talking about where'd it go? Went out of the shot. So if I heard correctly, this plane's going to circle back to the runway, or to the terminal area. There goes the flight to Los Cabos. And yes, the I guess if an aircraft could have a tail between its legs, that would be it.
What's that?
Going back to the terminal. A lot of disappointed passengers on there, I'm afraid. Yeah, sad trombone for that plane. But for every plane that somehow doesn't get to take off, we got a lot of planes that are taking off. American Flight 2357, for instance, the one that's on the roll there.
36 light, 36 right line, pulling envoy 3461.
It is destination Denver. It's been pretty much non-stop action here on this Sunday morning. With one small lull.
Cross 36 ready, edge golf, ground 185, 941. Okay, 5 on the other side, cross 1, and 365 with 2 kilos to the company mesh.
Channel member Veronica Peters says, good morning, Walt. Patrick Lloyd is noting there's a lot of whistling on the radio. From my experience, that has to do with there being two transmissions on the same channel. As though, like, there may be an open frequency, or my radio is intercepting two signals at the same time. So I apologize for that. Good morning, passengers. American Eagle 3461 is poised for takeoff. What do you see in the air there? And I see something in the air, and I don't know if I'll be able to pick it out because... You see it there? It's flying to the south of the airport. It's a military plane of some sort, I think. Tell you what that is. Doesn't look like it was coming in on the radar. I thought it was an unusual flight pattern. It was kind of crossing over where aircraft are coming in, like that one. Albeit at a different altitude. We've got a 5-pound super chat. I'm rounding that off from Mike G. Thank you, Mike G. And speaking of that military jet, or that military aircraft, James Tokini said it looks like a C-130. I'll defer to you. I know almost nothing about military aircraft.
Envoy 3384, request, can we take Whiskey Kilo? Roger, hold short, 36 right, Whiskey Kilo, Envoy 3384, cross 36 right, Whiskey Lima, ground 85, understand, Envoy 3384, thanks. 5047, Julian, cross 36 right, kind of ground 75. Julian, cross 36 right, ground 75, Circuit 2880, cross 36 right, Whiskey Foxtrot, kind of ground 75. Cross 36 right,
Well, we do have a passel of planes over here right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 3 more on the way. So another big rush for you.
You say correct. Echo Whiskey Foxtrot, 36 right, 57. Tower 27 to the chart. Clear to land 36 left, 2780.
our moderator and channel member, A-List Flyer Chris, with some information about that C-130. Says it originated out of Meacham, which is another airport in the vicinity in Fort Worth. American Flight 2128 is headed to McAllen, Texas, in the south part of the state. And that's what's on the move right now. Roger Williams says, good morning everyone, I'm watching this while at work. Shh, don't tell my boss. Well, as long as this doesn't impact your work in any way, I mean, you know, if you're doing something which, you know, if like you were an air traffic controller or something, I wouldn't recommend that you tune into our channel while you're at work. If you're driving a bus, don't watch this channel while you're at work. That plane was off to somewhere. San Francisco, an Airbus A321 was that. Now, did I see a Spirit plane without a yellow nose? Why, yes, I did. What's up with that, Spirit? That's going to Newark, that Spirit plane. It's a A320neo. It is a one-year-old plane. So maybe that's how they're making them now. I don't know. Well, boop the snoot, as they say on Airline Videos Live. It's coming right at us. going over the bridge. So that one's headed over to the east side of the airport on its way to Newark. Why was it over here to begin with? Well, traffic jam right in front of us here.
5.36 right, American 1820.
Look at all these planes, would you? All of the American or American Eagle brand.
Go down, make sure that
It's American Airlines flight going to Ontario, California.
Combo 4731, Runway 4106, final runway 56 right. Just up the runway 46.
Well, there's too many planes to count now. Traveler says, Walt, when will you be back at the penthouse? Well, still under consideration. The penthouse, of course, is our fabulous location on the east side of the airport, which is, frankly, not as close to the action as we are here today. I gotta tell you. Now I'm going to do a plane count. Shall we do it together? All right, let's see. Here's a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 5, and a 6. I sound like Warren 12. And a 7, and an 8. And a 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, lucky 13. I think Raina Taylor is asking us to put up her some of her pictures again.
36 right, line and void on board 38.
I think I only have one on tap, the one of her championship, which we showed the other night. We show it again. There she is, Raina Taylor, equestrian champion at the National Snaffle Bit Association World Tournament in Tulsa, Oklahoma, a week or two ago. Raina, one of our most loyal viewers, and also a member of the channel, so thank you, Raina. There she is. Look at all those awards and trophies and ribbons. And a handsome horse as well. Well, let's see here. I don't even know what to point my camera at anymore. I never thought I'd say there's too many planes. And at the moment, they're all American or American Eagle.
Echo, Whiskey Foxtrot, for the 36 right,
American 1552, clear for takeoff, 36 right, run at the half.
That was American Eagle Flight 3882, I think, to Rapid City.
Item Boeing 36 right, American 1683. Approach number 3882 today. Whiskey Lima across 36 right, ground plane, runway 47.3. Cross runway 36 right, runway 45.
That Whiskey Zulu across 36 right, ground 5, American 1030.
Runway 35, idiot, Whiskey Juliet, cross runway 36 right, runway 45.
If you're new to our channel and wondering why are there so many American Airlines planes, well, it's because this is the hub of American Airlines. I'm getting a buffering signal from Canaan's Aviation, so however, our moderator and channel member and longtime channel friend Michelle RS says no buffering for her. So your results may vary.
Yeah, inside, American 1552. Time to departure, maintain visual separation, American 1552, so long. DFW solid, spin until maybe morning, now 5 miles.
Well, I had a shot there, but my headphone cord got caught in the tripod. TGW International says Japan Airlines will be here soon, and indeed I see Flight 12, the 777 coming in from Haneda Airport on the radar, and we're gonna see if we can
Runway 36 right.
set out to find that airplane. Here we are at our location at Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. I see the plane. We're going to zoom into it now. And I believe this JAL has normally been flying this as a Dreamliner flight, so I'm getting a 777 today. I don't know if that's a permanent change or a substitution, or maybe they do this on Sunday. I don't know.
Connect Fox Mike 1683 today.
Finishing up an 11-hour and 32-minute journey from the land of the rising sun. Well, we've got a rising sun here right now, don't we? That is a 13-year-old 777-300 ER. Michelle RS says, I'm so happy to hear you're going to Dorkfest. Kevin will show you the LAX experience. Well, I'm looking forward to saying howdy to Kevin and Rudy and all of their fans out there. What we got here? I think we got a bunny rabbit. Is Sage, S-A-G-E, the pygmy rabbit on that Airbus A320neo.
Takeoff on G-Gon, American 2081.
Talking about that 777, TGW International says the Japan Airlines 777 has been coming to DFW for some time since March of 2023. I guess maybe I'm mistaken about not having seen that. little Sky West plane in the house. It's American Eagle Flight 3038. It's going to Waco, Texas. And my friends, that's a flight of about, I don't know, 30 minutes. I dare say that between taxiing to the takeoff point
Have a good day.
and taking off, it will consume about half of their trip. We salute Phil Kowalski. Did I get that right? As a new subscriber. Thank you, Phil. So we'll just get some close-up looks of planes as they're parked here, because we don't usually get to see them this close up over at the Founders Plaza.
36 airline, put it back in. 22 meters up.
Charles A. Templeton III says, park near you. I think it's great. You put safety first with a high-vis vest and road cones when you're parked on the side of the road. Well, that's just what responsible spotters do.
Away, 36 right, American 2720.
And our channel member Karen Monson says, first time seeing this critter on Frontier. What do we have there? That was American Flight 2195, an Airbus A321 coming in from Salt Lake City. Got our first Alaska aircraft of the day. It's going to Seattle. It's a 737-900. If I misidentifying a plane, it's because there's just so many of them. know it just came out of the hangar, or not came out of the out of Terminal D. See if I can find it here. Well, we should be seeing a plane emerge from behind that Sun Country tail there. There it is. It's an A321neo. It's going to Los Angeles. And that will be the flight that I will be taking to LAX a week from Thursday. This very, maybe not this plane, but this flight. Flight 1953. So look at me, I'm filming B-roll for the story of my trip to Los Angeles. B-roll is a term that photographers use to denote the illustrative part of a story. The A-roll is where people talk. That all comes from film. That terminology.
Departure, have a great day. Also, American 2046. West side. Whiskey Kilo, cross 36, right ground, the other side, American 2792. Morning, fellow, study 996.
So there's my flight again. I love the smell of jet fuel in the morning.
On Haskell, runway 36 right, set for takeoff, American 2472. Runway 36 right, on up and right, front of 521, 37. 36 left, Delta 15 could be.
See a ground operations truck over here. I don't know if I'm being surveilled or not, but we're gonna zoom over here and watch this Qatar, I believe it's a 777 come in from Doha. A little early today.
24-7 ticket. Sorry, that Mr. Hoodie, are you cargo or passenger today? Passenger today. They'll sorry, that Mr. Hoodie, you're right at Echo 2, hold short, runway 36 right over CT1. Right on Echo 2, hold short, right 36 very 990.
As we always point out, that is a long flight. That's 15 hours and 22 minutes from Doha. It's pretty much the better part of the whole day, isn't it? Of course, Qatar has its gigantic hub in Doha. You go pretty much everywhere from there, so you want to change planes in Doha, you can get to most of the world.
That's 340 up to 4,000, 36 right to pick off, Dallas 3030. 36 right, line of LA, American 920.
Yeah, it looks like it's been assigned to wait for some planes to take off, or at least one to take off. There's a SkyWest American Eagle flight going out right now. Got a Delta flight coming in from Minneapolis, St. Paul. Yonder she comes.
Is that for RNAV G-Line for American 920? RNAV G-Line 36 right, clear for takeoff, American 920.
We've got 10 planes ready to go. Another one on the way. About to go past a Spirit Airlines plane with a proper nose cone. Painted correctly. There it is.
RNAV Haskell 36 right, let's take out American 2065.
36 right on the way to American 1365.
Headed over the bridge. But meanwhile, the Qatar plane is still kind of hanging loose there because it's got to wait for some of this backlog of departures to clear.
G-Line 36 right, clear for takeoff, Maka 1365.
There's American Flight 2655 headed to Portland, Oregon, climbing through that shot.
36 right, line up and wait, Alaska 543.
And I think you're going to have to wait a little longer because there's another plane now
We're set all the way to the
accelerating, I think.
Departure flight 655 today.
It's an Airbus A319. It's going to El Paso, Texas.
Half to Haskell, clear for takeoff, runway 36 right, Alaska 543. Runway 42. Runway 36 right, last one, runway 4212.
Flight 1365 was that?
3192, hold short, runway 36 right. Max 13, 65, take care.
Flight 543 on its way to Seattle.
On up, grapevine, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff, runway 4212. Line up and wait, 36 right, American 1953.
Okay, so you've been on a plane for 15 and some hours. Probably the last thing you want to be doing is sitting on a hot tarmac at DFW Airport,
Roger, good day.
waiting for all these domestic planes to take off. So it seems quiet right now. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 planes to blast off. Ooh, I think this is going to be my plane to Los Angeles, flight 1953.
All right, clear to cross 36 right, we'll give way to the American and then Yankee over the ground, Delta 1550.
An A321 Neo.
Roger, 4212, see ya.
Well, this plane is waiting because finally that Qatar plane is able to cross 36 right at the Terminal D. Wow, it's so quiet all of a sudden. I feel like somebody's lining up their putt on the 18th green.
G-Vine, 36 right, clear for takeoff, 1953.
Stephanie says, hi there, Walt. I'm here now. Hope all is well. Looks busy already. Was watching the SpaceX Dragon docking to the International Space Station. Space, the final frontier.
to Haskell, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff, American 2845.
Line up on American 313. Tower Skywest 3153 is with you, the visual, 36 left, 170 to above. 013.
Here goes American Flight 2845. Destination not listed. We're having so much fun this morning. We're going to be here with you for about another 35 or 40 minutes.
Line up await the 36 right, American 1825.
We're going to sign off in time for you guys to switch over to Kevin and Rudy at Airline Videos Live for their Sunday presentation. We've got a super chat from Dino, which looked like it was 5 pounds. A weighty contribution to our broadcasting efforts. Thank you, Dino. It's American Flight 313.
Clear for takeoff 36 right.
This one's going to San Diego.
1825.
36 right, line up await envoy 4039.
Do some people get superstitious if they're on a flight that has a 13 in it? I know when I was a kid, I think it was my apartment building. No, I think my apartment building only had 12 floors, but I do remember being in buildings, because I grew up in the New York area, tall buildings which did not have a 13th floor. It went right from 12 to 14. Maybe they were afraid they wouldn't be able to rent out space on those floors. I do not know. Well, now we've pretty much cleared our backlog here. Oh, we thank DW, a channel member who is celebrating 2 months of being a member. 2 months, but have been lurking here for longer. Well, maybe some of you lurkers out there will join in as well, but thank you. Charles Courtwright says runway closed 36 right. Well, we're on 36 right. Is the runway closed? I don't see any evidence of that. But our moderator and channel member Beve says DW lurking is good too. Thank you. And there you see some trucks going behind me. Those are food delivery trucks to the aircraft. And there, once again, we will acknowledge Dino's 5-pound super chat. Thank you, Dino. Well, you look very strong in that picture. I don't want to make you mad.
Land on Yankee American 2649. We're going to Charlie 10 East side. Thanks.
Okay, we got a plane coming down our way. See me going over to camera 1 here and lining it up so that you can get a better look at it. That would be American Airlines 1702. It is going to Miami. It's a 787-8, and it's going over the bridge to the east side for departure. And it's going to be going behind our camera 2. And over the bridge. Well, I guess this is probably as good a time as any to kind of give you a little lay of the land here. We're along a road which parallels runway 36 right. On the south side of the west side of DFW Airport. Here's our camera 2. Here's our broadcast table. Chock full of all the gear we need to bring you a show. Down there in the cart. Well, there's my shadow. Hello, everybody. There's batteries in the cart. Our microphone is down there. And so now we're kind of looking to the west, due west. Swing around here. This is the south end of runway 36 right. 36 right. There's our point of view camera, and now we're looking to the south. And over there, there's some buildings that look like portable buildings. They've been there a while, and I believe that belongs to airport maintenance personnel and such. And way down there, some of the many buses they run here. I don't know if these are for passengers or for employees. Let's see if we can see what it says on there. I can't tell. But anyway, it's quiet here now. A little too quiet. A lot of equipment there, Walt, says Dino. Yes. And it's probably a good thing we'll be going off the air within the next 30 minutes or so, because it's going to start getting, even though it's cooler today, I mean, look at that, 86 degrees. But it is a hot day. I have been notified that Airline Videos Live is now fired up. It's behind the scenes transmission. Camera. That's a Mesa Airlines plane there, which now flies on behalf of United Express here. We've got an American Airlines American Eagle flight coming in from Springfield, being Embraer 175. I guess we'll get a nice leisurely look at this, because there's nothing. Wow, it's just like feast or famine here this morning. So I'm glad you could feast along with us earlier, and now you will share along with our aircraft famine. There's a plane there somewhere. Oh, there it is. If you're watching on a screen that's not being subjected to full sunlight, you've probably got a much better view than I have.
American 2969.
Is there any chance of talking at a 36 right for American 2969? Okay. high speed whiskey kilo crossing 36 right, ground A5 on the other side, envoy 3822.
I was going to try to see if we can see our normal vantage point at Founders Plaza.
Tower 3666, visual 36 left. 36 left, clear land off.
So I think, punch over to this
Still
camera.
no chance of 36 right.
Yeah, there you can see it. There's the beacon with the flags blowing. That's where we normally are. It's about 2 miles away from where we are. Founders Plaza. It's a little kind of hazy due to the heat waves coming up from the runway, but yeah, that's why when there's north flow, that's why we like to be here, because otherwise we'd be looking at planes landing and taking off from that far away. So it is nice to be here to kind of get you up close and personal with these aircraft. We've got American Flight 2969 coming in from Bakersfield. It's an Airbus A319. On your home for DFW Airport streaming, Runway DFW.
Probably west side, Delta 20 or spot 137 probably. Whiskey Lima across 36 right, Goston Lima, American. Good day.
What do we got coming down the pike here? That is a 777. It's going to Honolulu. It's American Flight 123. So I was going to say we could make this be our last plane of the morning, but we're still waiting for Emirates to come in. And we'd like to bring you that. It's supposed to be here close to 10 o'clock Central Time, the last I checked.
Whiskey Kilo 36 right and 25 later side on 3666.
Dino says, great stream. See you all again. Thank you for stopping by, Dino. Roger Williams says, a few weeks ago when I met you at Founders Plaza, you could smell the burning rubber of the airplane tires after they landed. Yeah, when the wind's blowing in that direction, you do get that. That's not the most pleasant smell. I much prefer the aroma of jet fuel for some reason. Got a United baby bus coming up and bringing up the rear here. It's going to Denver. And you know, I didn't think we were going to be able to bring out our jingle singers today, but I think we will have to dust them off.
1998.
There you go, 20th century aircraft. Now, there may have been others that have gone by us, but this is the only one that's come to my attention so far. Let's get an up-close look at this here Dreamliner. Kevin Kelly says Emirates about 11 minutes out, which sounds about right, and that will be our final plane of the day.
We need just about 1 more minute. We'll be ready to go for 123 Heavy.
A-list flyer Chris, who's been moderating, says going to grab some breakfast for the next one. See you all on the other side.
Tower America 123 Heavy.
Chris is a moderator on the big show, Airline Videos Live, which starts up in about 20 minutes from LAX. So thank you, Chris, for your service.
Clear for takeoff 36 right, America 123 Heavy.
To Runway DFW, and we'll see you over there on Airline Videos Live. It's kind of like warming up here to do the real show. So once again, this is American Flight 123. It's going to Honolulu. Right behind it is this United baby bus going to Denver. And we're going to hope that Emirates plane comes in over here on the west side. So if it doesn't, I don't think we'll be able to show it to you because we don't get to see the east side arrivals.
Kilo, hold short 36 right.
What's Kilo, hold short 36 right,
1457, DFW counter traffic is 136 right on a plate.
Alright, 36 right, lines away, down 1457.
Well, this has been a quick almost 3 hours here.
543, do the guy 36 left, clear to land, Cosmo says, spotting heavy on the right side.
Clear to land 36 left, coming south, turn 2522.
2598, Jeff, switch position, I wish you kilo cross 36 right, ground 20, top north side, how do you get in?
Yeah, with kilo 3 south, 6 right, ground other side, on board 3598.
So we say aloha to flight 123.
Parker 123, heavy T.
And we're looking at you, United. On that 20th century airplane. And I see the flight from Dubai to 777. It is now 4 minutes away. But I can't tell yet whether it's coming in on this side or the west side or the east side. So
36 right, line up away, skies 3292.
36 left, clear to land, really. 269.
camera pointing at anything? I don't think it is.
At 1457, good day.
We've got an American Airlines flight coming in from Bozeman.
RF Haskell, 36 right, clear for takeoff, skies 3292.
So, welcome Bosemanians, or Bosemaniacs. I don't know what to call somebody from Bozeman. Bozemanite?
High speed parking left, front 2522. Not a much profit, we'll have to grab it. Running flat straight line. With the kilo across, 36 right over ground, 25.26.
Way down yonder is the
Alright, departure, have a great day, skies 3292.
UPS cargo facility, which we normally park ourselves right across from at Founders Plaza. So I see at least one MD-11 there on the right. Two tons of love, says looks like Emirates is vectoring for our runway. And indeed it is. So this will be our final flight of the morning. The Emirates 777 coming in from Dubai.
Parking east, Fairway 269. Okay, Echo to Yankee 36 right, Fairway 269. Turn the other way. Hold, go to 36 right at Yankee, Fairway 269. 397, we'll get on a visual 36 left. Clear to land, 36 left, 5 at Delta Heavy, American 1597.
And a successful landing for Emirates Flight 221 from Dubai. 15 hours and 29 minutes in the air. And I suspect it's not going to have the same problem that the Qatar plane had as far as crossing runway 36 right, because there's no other planes poised for takeoff right now. I don't think we've yet seen the new Emirates livery. They do have a new livery, which is the name Emirates is in larger letters, and the tail is still the same design, but a little more intricately painted, as I recall from seeing the pictures. So it's off to Terminal D, and we are off to our home base, because we're going to switch it over to Kevin and Rudy here in just a minute or two. So, but before that, we do have some things to attend to.
RNF G-Man runway right clear for takeoff on runway 3089.
Yes, before we say goodbye, we need to acknowledge a few people, more than a few people, really. First of all, our channel, Runway DFW channel sponsor, James Webb, and also our travel agent. Thank you, James, for all the gear, the financial support. Airline Videos Live for providing us with the batteries that we use to bring you this broadcast, and Kevin and Rudy will be throwing it over to you in a minute. And a big thank you, as always, to the Runway DFW Moderation Federation, which keeps tabs on everything here, makes this a really nice place to hang out. Thank you to all of you. And that brings us to our members. We've got a lot of members to show you, so pay attention. Look at these names. These are all the people who make this show possible. Hit it. Well, that does it for us from Construction Road on the south side of DFW International Airport. It's Walt here, happy to have had you with us for all or part of this. Thanks again to our sponsor, our members, our new subscribers and old subscribers, and all of our friends who are watching today around the world. We'll see you again soon, maybe one night this week, who knows. Keep your little signal things turned on, that bell thing, make sure that's switched on. Happy contrails to you until we meet again, and happy Sunday, everybody. We're switching you over to Kevin and Rudy in just a minute. Bye.
Overseas acts and promotional consideration furnished by Pan American World Airways, the world's most experienced airline. Pan Am makes the going great. This is Dick Tufeld speaking.